guys, I just wanted to come on today and give a little praise report for how good the Lord is and how He keeps us even in horrible situations. He's such a good Father and such a good protector. I just wanted to come on and encourage everybody to just hang on and keep your faith. I know things are very challenging right now. I've literally been stranded somewhere for a few weeks without any money and without any hopes of getting out of here. So things are looking up, but I just wanted to come on and talk about the fact that I tried to post a video like 3 different times yesterday. Apparently it might not have been the right timing, but it was regarding Genesis 6 and the days of Noah, and what they're going to be doing, or what we can already see happening. I'm going to try to make it again when I'm not in this situation. Things aren't as stressful. But I did want to talk and tell you guys that yesterday I felt like that I was told to look up the Princess Bride, and it was a trip. You should look it up and see. I think it was like geared toward all of his bride, like, because the thing about it was during that movie was that all these bad things kept happening to her, and people kept trying to kill her, and all kinds of bad things kept happening. But at the end, you know, he came and saved her. So I just thought it might be encouraging for you guys. It was for me yesterday. And the funny part was that she was from a princess from a farm, which I'm from a farm too. That was so funny. And then also her name was Buttercup, which I almost cracked up laughing then, because I'm always saying buck up, Buttercup. It's like one of my favorite things to say, and he knows that. And I mean, it's just so cool. But yeah, he comes to save her, and it doesn't look like she's going to get saved. And I think she may have even felt like she wasn't going to be saved. And I think some of us can, I don't know about you guys, but I know sometimes I feel that way. I feel like, you know, I know what he says, but it's so hard sometimes to keep our faith, right? So I just wanted to let you know, though, that I feel like he wanted me to share that with you. And just that he loves us so much, right? He's keeping me in the most craziest situations. Okay, I'm having to wake up though and pray in the middle of the night, but it's okay because he's the one waking me up to do it. So he's with me. He's not leaving us. He's with you, child of God. So be encouraged and be blessed, knowing that no matter how it looks or no matter what the situation is that we're in, we can be content with what we have, because we know we have everything in Him. And if you're truly His, then you have nothing to worry about. And I know all you guys are. But I'm just saying, anybody in the world who's truly His has nothing to worry about. We have nothing but good times ahead. We have lived through so much. I'm not saying that we won't have any more bad times. That's obvious that if we're here any longer, there's going to be more bad times. But He is going to get us through them all. And He is going to be there. He's not going to leave nor forsake us. So, but let me touch on, just while I'm on here real quick, about what I was trying to get at with the Genesis 6. Sorry I'm not showing my face. I haven't had a shower literally in 2 weeks. Like, I've been washing up in a sink. So, and washing my hair in a sink as often as I can. But I kind of got shut out from the place where I was doing it at. So now I'm just kind of, you know, I'm hoping I'm getting my car fixed so we can get out of here. But anyway, make a long story short, too late. The Genesis 6 thing, I think I've just been like going over it and over it and over it in my head for I don't know how long. And I felt like God, I mean, He didn't tell me to say anything about it, but it's just as much as I feel like He's put it on my heart. There's a reason for it, and I believe it is because what they're trying, these same spirits in Genesis 6 who mated with the women and they created these giants when the fallen angels had sex with the daughters of men. In other words, women, human women, and they made Nephilim giants is what they're called. And I feel like the Holy Spirit's shown me that this is the spirits of these, the same spirits that were the ones that when the flood came and destroyed them all. And it's like they're irate and they want to change God's, all of his genomes. Like everything that he's created, they want to destroy it. So, I mean, and that's why they're trying so hard to change DNA, to genetically modify everything. Because, you know, and of course they're going to say there's different reasons, you know, for sustainability and blah, 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 right? But I thought it was odd because while I was doing a little bit of reading about, I was trying to find where in Enoch it talked about them sinning against the animals and the fish and the birds. And so I went and looked it up. I've got it written down. Hold on a minute. I'll try to get it while I'm on here. I don't want to take too long. Oh, I just lost one of my papers. That's not good. I don't want to. Hold on one second. Oh man, no more of my stuff blown away. I'm not prepared to talk about this. It was Enoch 7, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Which I'm not saying that people should take Enoch as, you know, canon, because obviously it's not. It's an additional reading that you may or may not believe in, and I'm not telling you should do either one. Okay, I just find it interesting that it actually enhances and talks about the things that it talks about in Genesis 6, the Watchers and the fallen angels who mated with women and you know, these giants that they created. I'm sorry, I can't find it right now, but I think it is Enoch 7, 3-5, but you can look it up. What it says is they sinned against the fish and the birds and the other creatures of the earth. Okay, so the equivalent to that in modern days could be this RNA technology, right? I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying for sure that it is, because I have no way to prove that, other than, you know, I just feel like it's something that we need to look into, because this could be the big push and why they keep coming up with more and more illnesses to try to get you to take something, right? So I just want to get it out here, you know, as a warning. Like, be careful what you're taking in your body, because if this is true, that these are those same spirits, they're wanting to change God's genome. They're wanting to change the DNA. They're wanting to ruin his creation. So I think we need to think about stuff before we just take it right now. This is not the way things used to be. We've got to understand that there's pure wickedness here, running things. That's why things are like they are. Right? It doesn't take a great gift of discernment to see what's happening here. But it's very vital that you make sure that what you're taking is essential, right? Because we used to all run out, and I did too back in the day, run out and take it, but it's for years now I haven't been wanting to take their shots. I just didn't want to take them. I didn't really have a reason. I just knew I just didn't want to take them. And now I know for sure I won't. And it's sad because, you know, there's a lot of conditions where you may end up having, you know, really needing things, but I'm afraid to do any of it anymore. And that's just me. I'm not saying you should be afraid. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm not giving medical advice. I am a nurse, but I'm not giving medical advice on this video. Okay, you have to decide for yourself with your doctor and God what you will or will not take. I'm not advising you to take anything. I'm not advising you to take anything. I'm just saying I think that we should look into things a little more closely than a lot of people are at this time, due to the fact that these are like the days of Noah. And another thing I wanted to focus on about that is that the thoughts of man's hearts was only evil continually. That's what it says in Genesis 6. That the thoughts, that it grieved God that he made him. Right? It grieved him. Because the thoughts of men's hearts were only evil continually. And there's so much violence. And we're living in those same times. We're living in a time where it's violent. Where it's perilous times. And the things that God hates, everybody loves, right? He says things are an abomination, they run out and do them, and they expect you to do them, and if you won't accept them and glorify them, I mean, you know, you can even be accepting and halfway loving about it, and they still, if you won't worship at the altar, right, of everything they want you to worship at, then you're an outcast. So we knew in these times that this would happen, because it said that they would kill people and take pictures of them and send it around and be merry and like be glad that these people are dead, and they were people of God, prophets of God. So we're dealing with some real evil beings that have taken over. So I'm just saying, I'm not giving medical advice, I'm just saying, before you take anything, I would consider these things, right? Because these are the things that are happening right before our very eyes, you know. And what really kind of got me really thinking on it was the fact that they couldn't just do humans. They had to go and start shooting up all the animals at the zoo. Oh, they found COVID in this animal, and oh, they found it in that animal, right? And then all of a sudden now they're shooting them up with it. And I find it extremely wicked what they're doing. I mean, extremely. Beyond anything I've ever seen in my life, and I hope to goodness that I never see anything any worse than this. And I'm just praying for all you guys every day, and praying that you guys keep your faith. And I'm praying for all those who are lost in our families and our friends. And I'm praying for these gang-stalking buffoons who want to act like a stupid fool no matter where they're at. Because that's all that's in their heart, is stupidity. Okay? I'm praying for them because they don't know how close they are to total destruction. And they just continue to push God's people into the ground. And their day is coming, folks. So I just come on here to tell you guys I love you. Stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay covered by the blood, and don't let these people get you down, because they're just run by demons. It's not even them, it's the demons in them. So just ignore it. Do what Father would do. Give them what you would want to have, right? Give them the respect that they don't give us. All right, I love you guys. Peace out.